Looking forward to your future holidays in Benidorm and Costa Blanca? Would you like to do something special? Then check out our Benidorm by Ana private tours right now with a 10% discount. Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana. And with these amazing night views of the Hotel Pueblo Benidorm, we'll start today's video. We are right near the Hotel Pueblo and the new parking lot that I was telling to you about in the latest news updates, when some people did think that this was the beginning of a new Levante giant project of skyscrapers and new buildings and green areas. But as you can see, nope, it's a parking lot. It's a parking space, which is also really much appreciated here in the area. Even though it's evening, today is Friday night, which means there's a lot more cars outside and a lot more people are heading to Benidorm, either to spend a weekend, just have some lovely holidays, or simply going outside during these days that they are not actually working and can stay out a little bit more than usual. We are walking right down the street, which is called Carretera Albir. I'm gonna leave you the name right here in front. So this is Hotel Helios, and the street Calle de Ramador is right there, so that you could orient yourself slightly better. I'm gonna be starting to leave you the names of the streets so that you could write it down, just in case you like some of the streets or would like to visit something in here. Because I know for you it's difficult to orient. For us it's way easier, and we say the name just as if something that you should be knowing, although it's not always the case. So this is the name Carretera Albir, and this is also the street where the Sundays and Wednesdays market is located. These markets go all the year around, and they start starting from like 8 in the morning, 8:30, and finish up by 2:30, 3 p.m. There's almost no one in here. This area between the Sundays and Wednesdays market and the parking space is slightly not as organized as it used to be, because this is where they still did not clean the area after making the parking, because just a couple of days have passed since they actually have opened it. So you know, as it goes here in Spain, they are never in a hurry. It's always Spanish siesta, it's always holidays, it's always slow type of life. They're never worried about it. So this is why there's still some things in there. And we will be heading down one of the streets where lately there's been a lot of robberies. Why? Because even some people that work in the hotels that I know of, some people that are working in the hotels where my hubby's working as well, have been mentioning that people stole their things, bags, either something from the pockets or just took their bag away, especially when they finish late at night around 12 p.m. and they go home by themselves. Which is why I decided to show you this street, just so that you would be cautious about where you are going. Not sure why right now this street suddenly is not safe, but according to the latest reports, it actually is, which is really strange and not good for us, but it is how it is. We need to be informed. Here, right in front of the Sundays and Wednesdays market, you have a lot of businesses. Usually there's like the King Kebab right here. There's a Quick Save supermarket, this place right here. Some bars, this specialty on northern dishes. Amigo 24, which is where you usually can rent mobility scooters for yourself. But the views are lovely from here. All this area in a couple of years will be totally gone, and there's going to be lovely skyscrapers, there's going to be gardens, there's going to be parks. Oh, it's going to be so lovely in here. This is just, cannot wait to see it happen. And this here on the right, this is a cafeteria, bar slash cafeteria called Victor. It's really popular, especially on Sunday and Wednesday. A lot of people are coming here for a cheap economic breakfast. They do some nice coffee, tea, freshly pressed juice, some typical Spanish toast, you know, sandwiches, just normal things that people used to have for breakfast in here. And right now we are actually on this street, which is called Avenida Juan Fuster Zaragoza. I'm gonna leave you the name here once again. We just turned to the right basically from the market, and this is where so many people got their things stolen. Not sure what it has something to do with, probably because right now many businesses stay closed. Not a lot of them are open, and obviously a lot of businesses are closed at 12 p.m. at night. During day, it's a totally normal street. During daytime, there are even school buses running down the street. There are some supermarkets here as well. The life is just boiling and it's really, really active. However, during nighttime, the things changes, and somehow people, just not good people, let's call it like this, tried to steal a couple of times, and they just seen that it's a good way of doing so, because there's a lot of corners where you could escape. There's a lot of areas where you can just hide from people. So maybe they just found a new place where to do so. And there's hardly any cars right now in here. It's not even 12 at night. To be honest, it's around 8, getting towards 8:30 in the evening. Although it's Friday night, still there are a couple of people, but at nighttime, this is totally empty. There are also some parking lots right here on the right side. There is some areas like small spaces, pathways to get to another streets. So this is not good, definitely not good for us. I personally think that this is one of the main issues right now, apart from other things that came back sadly to Benidorm, and already right now in winter, which is the Potato Man, the biggest scam of Benidorm town that exists. In its entire history, the Potato Man. I did a separate video, I think it was last year if I'm not wrong, or maybe at the beginning of, last year it was, definitely 2022, where we showed you guys the potato scam in action. This was totally unexpected. I was filming at the beach and I've just showed it to you. So, yeah, not good. I don't think they've seen me filming, but just so that you would know how it actually works, check that video out before you come, so that you would be prepared, because your belongings are your belongings, not someone else's, and you have a total right to protect them. So potato scam right now is back. They're officially back. I've seen them a couple of days ago on the Levante Beach. Not as many as they used to be before, but they were moving from place to place, and there are always the same people. Like, if you are quite a resident here in Benidorm, if you're coming every single year, maybe even more than one time a year, you'll definitely recognize their faces, because they are always the same. So take your time, take your precaution. Oh, this one is for rent. This one, there's one place that's closed right here. On this street, basically on this avenue, there are some touristic apartments, short-term vacational rentals. There are some supermarkets. There are some lottery places here. As you can see, there is some place for mobile service. There is a place here for halal meat, for example. On this street as well, there is a bio shop for like bio fruit and veggies, like organic type of food, gluten-free, etc. Nice place was this one here. It has cheap beer, like 180 pint of lager. I'm not sure if it's probably like a brand that's well known. And this is Rochdi's all-day breakfast, homemade food. Medium English breakfast, $3.95. Vegetarian also, that's nice. Vegetarian breakfast, $4.95. That's quite a good price for this. 2 plates meals as well are available in here. And right here near this lovely restaurant that usually is open during daytime, there's this pathway that I've showed you a while ago. And this is one of the areas where people are just waiting for to steal basically the things, and they could just escape through here or get hidden, and no one will see them never again, as well as their belongings. So right now you can see there's a lot of places here to hide actually, which is not good. In summer it's okay. In summer there's plenty of people here. In spring, like whenever there's like high tourist season, it's totally fine, because people park here. In summer you can never ever find any kind of single place here to park. Right now it's almost empty, as you can see. every now and then there's some people walking back from work, for example, or from supermarket, last purchases of supermarket, going from anywhere to their houses and apartments. Some of the businesses are still open. By the way, here you also have a pharmacy at the end, and there is a medical health center, a small consultation center for the social security. However, this one will be closed, and the new one will be opening up right next to the hospital Imed Levante, where the parking is, right next to the big football court right there. There's going to be a new one opening up really soon. There's some driver's license school, like driving school. I've never seen that. Casa Pepe, that's also quite a good place. A lot of people are visiting it, to be honest, and there's some nice drinks, also quite economic prices. A lot of people are inside right now. No one is getting out because it's really chilly. Right now in the evening, it's around 7 degrees outside. Wow, it's just 7 degrees, which is quite hot. We were used to these amazing 20 degrees that we've had here weeks ago, and right now it's just 7. It was quite a big drop, quite fast. Did not expect that so fast, but it is what it is. We still need to enjoy, we still need to get out and explore. There is also a typical Spanish supermarket right here, which is called the Albrix. This is one of towards like less expensive side. Nice supermarket, you can get anything you want in there. And here we have Dynastic Hotel, the tower of Dynastic Hotel, and the main building too. So it's quite close to us. These type of supermarkets, they have everything you need, starting from like basic things towards drinks, snacks, etc. The pharmacy is right there, as you can see, and the consultori, this is the medical center of Rincon de Loix. There's obviously some bars here on the right side. There's a tobacco place, the money exchange, the currency exchange places too. Although a lot of you did say that this is not the best exchange rate in Benidorm. And a lot of people still maintain that the indoor market of Benidorm, which I also have a video here on the channel, I'm going to leave it linked down below. The indoor market exchange is the best rate of Benidorm, at least for now. And we almost came down to the famous avenue Ametla del Mar. This is the avenue that goes throughout all the entire Rincon de Loix towards the loveliest Levante Beach that we all love so much, which is also full of different businesses. You have Chinese shops, you have kebabs, you have Indian type of places, Chinese, just chips place, you have KFC, you have different shops, you have a lot of the hotels like Hotel Nereo, Dynastic Hotel, you have the Regente Hotel, Melia, Flamingo Oasis, and much more. This is one of the busiest avenues, and this one is completely safe. Unless you are a young lady who's walking by herself really late at night/morning time, then you also need to be cautious about it. But this area kind of doesn't have this this feel of unsecure, because there's always movement here, there's always people down this avenue, there's a lot of taxi places where they stop, so it's quite safe to be in here. There's just this one tiny street that we've just seen that suddenly became not a good place to pass down at night around 12 p.m. and later by yourself. So if you go there, make sure you go accompanied with someone. Make sure you just look around so that your belongings would be safe with you and you would have a lovely holidays without any kind of negative consequences. Here we have the Dynastic Hotel. Ooh, they've put already Valentine's Day decorations. Love. Be my Valentine. Oh, that's a nice decoration. Definitely nice. So everything is ready for Valentine's Day already. Oh my goodness. The time just flies. I hope you enjoyed watching today's short walking tour from the Hotel Pueblo Benidorm up until the famous Avenue Ametla del Mar here on the Rincon de Loix, and you got to see a street, the avenue that I definitely would recommend you to avoid, or at least make sure that you're safe when you walk in there, because suddenly it's not really safe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!